We're going to go straight into talking about food security, like health tech. This is very important, but we are not talking this time around. This is an extension of the pitch sessions that I talked about earlier, and we're going to have two startups pitch to our set of judges who are here already. For today, we are going to have our judges for the food security startup pitch. The first person is Afyong Williams, who is the CEO of Real Fruit. Please give her a round of applause. Clap for Afyong Williams as she comes on stage. Hi, Afyong. Okay. We have Uka Eje, who is the CEO of Thrive Agric. He's our next judge. Come, let him come, sorry, come. Yes, please. And then we have Olukomi Emmanuel, who is the CEO of Tramango. Please give them a round of applause as they come on stage. Hi. Let's give our judges a round of applause. So we're going to have two startups come pitch to them, back to back. Please pay attention, take notes, and like I said, get frames of references from these people to think about ideas. Thank you.
Hello. Good afternoon. My name is Siabi Paul Senaye, founder and CEO of Worldtech Consult, a company that designs, manufacture and install solar-powered cold rooms to extend the shelf life of perishables. Worldtech Consult have noticed that smallholder farmers like Sena, who is a poor farmer at Pokwase, lacks storage facility, reliable electricity, and storage facility to extend the shelf life of its perishables. In Ghana alone, 45% of food waste happens due to lack of storage facility, and this contributes to food waste and food insecurity. Next, please. With our solution, we have been able to design a portable solar-powered mobile cold room which assists us to extend the shelf life of perishable. Currently, the cold chain market is rated at 340 billion US dollars, and we have agriculture as our main source of income, which we believe can help us achieve our target. When we get to the health sector, which needs a lot of cold room to extend or to protect cold chain products like blood. When we get to the industrial sector, like this facility, our product can help cool the system. Next. Our solution is a portable mobile solar-powered working cold room powered by ice thermal energy storage. And this is the process or the way it works. Next, please. We have solar panels on top of these cold rooms which harness energy from the sun, stores it in the battery, and it helps chill the cold room through the chiller. At the same time, we are able to store energy in the energy bank, which is later used as ice batteries. When the sun is off, these ice batteries discharge and is able to cool the perishables or the energy-sensitive material through the thermal load indoor units. Next, please. With our competitive analysis, we have FreezeLink and Frigo, who are our competitors. But what makes Worldtech stand out is our rural penetration, our portability and mobility, easy to set up, and our thermal energy storage. Next, please. With our traction, we currently have 237 paying customers, that is smallholder farmers and market women. And we have been able to increase their income from $30 to $150. We have been able to make a monthly revenue of 9,200 with 5 new customers subscribing daily. We have been able to save 1,980 tons of perishables using our 3 operational cold rooms. We have been able to also sign a contract with GIZ for 20 cold rooms worth 560K. Next. With our business model, we subscribe or we provide a flexible pay-as-you-store subscription model worth 33 cents, where these smallholder farmers pay per bucket or crate per reachable night. Outright purchase of $280,000 for our complete cold room. Smallholder farmers cannot pay this, so I believe our rental system or leasing is best for them. Next. With our milestone in the first quarter, we want to be able to install 10 operational cold rooms for leasing, improve our thermal energy storage by the second quarter, build a factory to help build our cold room in-house to protect our intellectual property. And at the fourth quarter, 60 plus cold rooms should be operational. We'll be using the funds to increase the number of cold rooms which currently have a high demand in the market. Next slide. Develop a tech for market linkage to help market women or smallholder farmers reach the markets and build our cold rooms in-house to protect our intellectual property. We have the team, Siabi Paul Senaye, who is an MIS analyst, ADSL engineer, and a solar engineer as well. Vasti Owi Siabi, who is our co-founder, and Isaac Ahone. I believe that if cold rooms are extended to rural areas, the issue of food insecurity and hunger will come to a stop. Thank you.
Hi, can you hear me? Okay. Well done on your presentation. My first question is around, you said you have rural penetration,
Yeah.
but you also mentioned market women being part of your clientele.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Can
Yeah.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned that you have rural penetration vis-a-vis your competitors, but you also talked about having market women. So where are your cold rooms currently placed? Are they in areas where rural farmers access them or more urban traders or markets? And if it's in the rural areas, how do you select what location to put them?
Okay, thank you for your question. We have a partnership with Farmers Association Transport Union. So before we install a cold room at a particular place, we send questionnaires around, and this informs us best or tell us the best place we are supposed to mount our cold rooms. And the reason why I said rural penetration is this Frigo and FreezeLink are thinking about the city. They install in large capacity, but with our mobile and portable cold rooms, you are able to move to the farmlands and back to other locations.
Yeah. So, from what I hear you say, but first off, very good business model. From what I hear you say, you mentioned the rural farmers pay as much as 0.3
Yeah.
cents.
Yes.
So how long will it take for you to, with that kind of cost, do you own the goods that is stored? One, that's my first question. Are you buying it to store? Or, and if they are storing it in the cold room, how long will it take for you to cover for the cost of that infrastructure? I just want to know how sustainable the business model can be, assuming you don't get funds to always buy infrastructures. The cold room itself.
Okay, thank you. What we do is that we place the cold room at a centralized place. So if we have about 4 farmers in a cluster, they share a cold room. And it will be within 2 years, we should be able to break even because a cost of a cold room is $28,000. And per,
So $28,000, and in 2 years, if they keep paying 0.33 cents,
cents.
it will cover for that.
yes, it will cover for that. We also have a different model that other customers decide to transit their products. So based on the number of crates that you fill per cold room, we charge you for that. We have agents that do those transactions for us.
Is that 33 cents per crate or per
Yeah,
day?
per crate.
Per crate per
Yeah,
day?
per crate per day. It's per crate per night. But within the day, if you bring your perishable, we charge you per day before. If the night you want to store your perishable, we charge you. So the rate for a night is $33, but for a day, the transit is $50, point 50 cents, 50 cents. That makes it get 9,200 for a month. But if you calculate, it's around 5,000 for, but because of the transit, it accumulates to reach 9,200.
Sorry, my last question. What are your biggest costs associated with one cold room?
Our biggest cost is the solar panel, then the structure itself.
So, I mean the running cost. So
The running cost is I'll say it's negligible because it's negligible because the ice thermal energy is a backup itself, unlike running on batteries. So we store ice. We don't need to be maintaining this system, and it's able to last for about 20 years. But if we're running on batteries, we need to be maintaining the batteries so that it will be able to meet the surge that will be coming from the compressor.
So, do you outsource logistics, or
Do we?
do you outsource logistics?
No,
or
we have a whole unit that deals with every installation. We have a complete set of artisans that work on this. And it's locally manufactured in Ghana.
Okay, sorry, yeah. I'm trying to understand who really is your target audience?
Who?
Who really is your target audience? Who really is the target audience?
who's paying for the product?
Who is your target audience?
Oh, our target audience are smallholder farmers and market women. They are the biggest so far. But
Because from the numbers you showed here, the smaller farmers here, they, based on the revenue you have, showed $9,200 to $9,800.
because of the speaker, so let me hear from you.
So I said the revenue you have from the smaller farmers here, it showed you have like $9,200 to $9,800 from them, right?
Yes.
And then you said you have like a partnership in work with, I don't know, a big
GIZ.
player, yes, for 20 of them.
Yes, 20.
But that's going to cost like $560,000. So my question is, why aren't you focusing on those guys?
With those guys, they are part of the stakeholders, but they don't come frequently. This is the first, I'll say, contract we've got from a donor company or a big company. But our main targets are the smallholder farmers. I believe we'll be having that repetitive revenue from them than we relying on people to give us that contract. Manufacture 5 for us, 10, 15. And this 20 is a pilot. And they are gearing towards the smallholder farmers. So if you are able to serve the smallholder farmers well, then we'll be able to get more from donors. But if you are not able to serve the smallholder farmers well, then we'll not be able to be getting from
Sorry,
this.
one more question. Sorry, I know we don't have time. But if the donors are giving the smallholder farmers, I assume for free, would they be giving it for free?
No, they will not be giving it to them for free.
Okay.
They will pay.
To the donors will place the cold rooms and charge them for it?
Yes, so that they are able to have value for the cold room they are using.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
And whilst we'll be giving these cold rooms for them. Our company has to train them so that they know much about post-harvest management, not just using the product, but they should go through a form of training so that even before the vegetables come to the cold room, post-harvest management starts from the farm before it gets to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please give me a round of applause. We'll just have the second startup go up immediately.